Welcome, Pisces. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. So, this reading is going to be a 2025 reading. I'm going to take a look at all the different life areas. Also, this is for the Sun, Moon, Rising of Pisces as well. I'm going to use different decks for each area so that we could see if there's any like cards or if there's anything happening like in between. I'll look at career, love, and then overall, and then maybe take a look into spirituality and advice, etc. for each area. So some of it may not, resonate, and if it does, great, take that. I'm not sure. I do want you to let me know what you think of this, please, because this is an experiment for me. So we'll start with the overall, and I'm going to pull three cards. The overall energy moving in or moving from the beginning of 2025 throughout. Timing is impossible with this type of small reading for each area. Well, let's just get a general idea. Okay, so let's get started here. And then please, please, please let me know. I'm going to use the Somnia Tarot Illustrated Edition for the overall energy. For clarifying, regardless, I'm using the Somnia Photograph or Original Edition. I'll use World of Vision for career. I will use the Echoes of Atlantis for love. And if I decide to do more spiritual, personal work, we'll grab the Radiant Wise Tarot. Okay, let's get started. What do our Pisces need to know overall for 2025? What is the important aspects of 2025? So we'll do three cards for 2025 overall. We've got the Eight of Cups, the Fool, and Three of Pentacles. What will be an unexpected energy overall for 2025? Eight of Pentacles. So the bottom of the deck, I will do that, is the Queen of Pentacles here. Overall, there is going to be a focus on stability, whatever that looks like to you, with the Queen of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck. And I do see that with two other pentacles, they're hanging out. There is something, so when I look at these three cards together, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Fool, Eight of Cups, Fool, Three of Pentacles. If I'm looking at these together, that Eight of Cups is facing the Fool. So there is, I think, an overall feeling for you in 2025, and again, this is overall, that you really want to leave something that's not serving you anymore. You almost are feeling like, I really need something different. I really need something that kind of gets me excited. And I feel like that full energy you do. At some point during the year, you are going to start on a new endeavor, and it almost feels a little bit, I feel like Pisces overall are pretty, what do you call, like, they're not so afraid, right? They're pretty, and not ambitious. What's the word? Like, they don't overthink things. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be that kind of energy where you just, well, I'm doing this and I am going to, and I feel like it ends up being really good for you. So as you move away from something, there is something new that sparks you to take a leap of faith. And towards the end of the year, probably, could be middle of the year, this is going to be the Three of Pentacles, where you really do find some kind of situation where you really feel like you're a part of a group, whether it be family, work, it could be all of the things, where you're just feeling very like you've put yourself around the right people. And so we'll look at the other directories, but overall this is saying, hey, you're going to really decide to move forward with something. And I feel like with the unexpected energy of the Eight of Pentacles, the thing is you're not going to expect yourself to really focus on something that feels really good. And that energy that you really want to master this comes in unexpectedly, because I feel like it's almost something that you have never really thought about before. And I feel like that's, again, going back to that Eight of Cups, I feel like that's that Eight of Cups energy where you are drawn away from something and moving towards something else, but it feels very much like you don't have a specific reason, even. It just, there's something that doesn't feel right. There's something missing, and you said, nope, I need something different. And it does lead to some kind of study, some kind of work that you're going to do with the Eight of Pentacles and really focus on, because I feel like that mastery is what leads you to the Three of Pentacles, not the Fool. I think the Fool is part of this energy here. Because once you take that leap of faith, you realize, oh no, I really like this, and I'm really going to like delve into it. Now, again, this is just the overall for the year. So we will do career, and career can be anything from courses of study to actually, you know, money making. I'll read it as if it were work. Again, even, you know, career could be self-employed. So we'll use the World Division. What do our Pisces need to know about for career in 2025? Work, what's going to happen? Money, anything like that. Okay, so 3 cards, please. 3 of Wands. Oh, now you're getting Wands. 7 of Wands. 9 of Wands. That's really interesting because Wands can be about work, definitely. What is unexpected? 4 Cups. So bottom of the deck is the Moon. Okay, so whatever this situation is for 2025, you're really, I feel like you're being pulled. When I see this, sometimes I've never had this feeling with the Moon, but I'm getting it, is like the gravitational pull. Like something is pulling you. There's something very spiritual. Reminds me of that 8 of Cups too. There's something here in 2025 where there almost feels like a destiny at work. You know, I'm going to put that here. And it feels like that, like there's something here that you feel like is pulling you. I kind of like that energy. So these are completely different, though, the actual cards, because we have the 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands. All Wands. A lot of energy going into your career, work, money. And you're going to be at a point where you really feel like things are coming together. And you're going to really say, oh, wow, you know, like the work is paying off, all of those things. And I like that it goes from 3, 7 to 9 because there is growth here. But there is something here where you, as things move on, you will really have to stand up for yourself. So you may have to protect something, protect your career, stand up for your career. So 7 of Wands to me is about standing up for yourself and protecting what is yours or those around you. And then it leads to the 9 of Wands, which there's a lot of wands here. You're going to be tired, no doubt. So your career may be very tiring because the wands have a lot of energy, physical energy, emotional energy, just energy. And as you move through the year, you're going to have this feeling like, oh, can I really do this? The good thing is that you can, because that's what the 9 of Wands says. You absolutely can do this. But I feel like with the 5 or the 4 of Cups coming in as unexpected sometime throughout the year, you're going to wonder if you're really headed in the right direction. And I feel like that's when the 7 of Pentacles or 7 of Wands comes in, where you'll need to either stand up or sit down. Because I feel like something happens that grabs your attention, and then you start kind of second guessing yourself a little bit here, or maybe you feel like you're not getting everything you need, and that's when that 7 of Wands kicks in. Because gosh darn it, I'm going to get it. And you kind of take a fire attitude towards this. You know, think about energy, passion, excitement, just, you know, I'm going to get it. You know, that positive, that forward movement. And then the 9, yeah, you'll be tired. But the good thing about the 9 is saying you will make it too. hey, it's okay to take a rest for a second because this energy is high powered. So I feel like there is something good coming in, but I do feel like it comes from you. If you're putting a lot of work into your job, your career, your home, your money, your business, if you have your own business, it's going to pay off, but it's going to be, it may be a tough year. Not tough like you're going to lose money or anything like that, but there is going to be things that are going to be hard. But the good thing about having wands, yeah, they're hard for sure, but they're also, they can be very successful. And they're usually with good attitude and good motivation. So you will stay motivated. You're not going to lose the motivation, which is what I really like about the Nine of Wands being there. So think about that too, is that you're seeing what you can create with the Three of Wands. You will stand up for this because I feel like there's something comes in that, nope, this is what I want, but there's something else that's going to switch you to, I've got to defend what I want and myself or stand up for this. And then the Nine of Wands. And I like that. I honestly like that energy. So let's do love now. I'm using the Echoes of Atlantis. Let me give this a couple shuffles. I like the Echoes of Atlantis for love because it feels cuppy to me. It's all water. So I feel like that was the deck to use. I'm using all my pretty much favorites other than I may grab that Runic Tarot too. Okay, I have to take it out of the box and I didn't have time to do that. Okay, what do our Pisces need to know about love in 2025? Okay, Hangman. I got these upside down. Tower. Two of Swords. What will be unexpected? The Hermit. Ooh. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. I feel like this is more questioning. So I feel like with this Ace of Cups here, so for some of you, this may be a want. I want a new relationship. And for some of you, it is a new relationship. It could be either or. Because I'm getting kind of mixed feelings with these other cards. This probably will not be... If you're looking for new love, this may not be the year that you'll find it. It doesn't mean that you won't find companionship or, have some dates. But we're talking, maybe not long term. Because things are kind of quirky here with the Hermit as you're unexpected, the Hangman and in the energy tower shifting everything. But I do feel like the Two of Swords is you will reach a point where you will decide one way or another what you want to do. Now, and I feel like this is, for most of you, this is going to be about something new, Ace of Cups. Whether it's already here, or whether it comes in 2025. I don't know. I don't like to do too much timing because with collective readings, it's very hard. So we have the Hangman, the Tower, and the Two of Swords. So overall, I feel like there is something that happens that's making you really rethink something or look at it differently. But then there's a Tower moment that comes in, and I don't feel like it could be related to the Hermit over here, unexpected, but more importantly, this moment changes everything. So let's say if you have a relationship that you're looking at differently, something is coming in and changing that perspective and changing the dynamic. It could be changing even the environment. So like there's something that happens that changes the course of the situation completely. And I feel like it's not happening from you. I feel like it comes from somewhere else. I'll talk about that in a minute, because what that then leads to is the Two of Swords, where you go, okay, this change, now I have to decide whether I want to continue with this relationship or move on to something else. I feel like there could be something else there. with the Two of Swords. I really do. I'll clarify that one. But I do feel like, okay, so that's my overall feeling with the Hermit being unexpected. That's the search. So I feel like the Tower leads to this Hermit, which comes in unexpectedly, where you're really going to go, okay, I need to rethink this situation. I need to look at it differently. I need not just differently, but soul search. Is this really benefiting me? Is it benefiting them? Is it going in the right direction? What do I really need from my heart? So it leads you to a quest. And then that quest is actually what leads to this Two of Swords decision. I'll clarify the Two of Swords here. What is the Two of Swords, please? 3 cards for the Two of Swords, Pisces love. Ace of Swords, strength, and 9 of Swords. Yeah, the Two of Swords is there because there's something here that you learn, and I think it's the Tower, that makes you have to be really strong and has led to some stress, anxiety, even a little bit of fear. To me, this is outside of the relationship, but it does open your eyes to deciding how to move forward with it. So this Tower is not the relationship. It's something outside of the relationship that's making you revisit the relationship because there's something else going on here that's causing you to say, oh, it causes you to look at the relationship. Again, the Hermit, this is the cause of that Tower moment. Again, outside of the relationship, something's changing in your life or their life unexpectedly that kind of brings things to light for you. The Ace of Swords, having that clarity, realizing that you need to be strong. And I feel like it does bring on some stress here, but I think that stress again comes from the Tower and then leads to that Two of Swords. I got to make a decision. And I'm getting that overall feeling where, okay, got to do something about this. So what I'm going to do is use the Radiant Wise. I'm going to say like what, okay. Well, Radiant Wise, I'm going to do overall what's the most important thing. What's the most important energy for 2025 for our Pisces? What is the most important energy for Pisces? 1 card, please. The Page of Cups. So I do feel like, so this is the most important thing that you need to realize for 2025. Now, for some of you, it could be advice as be sure to be kind, all of those things. But for some of you, it is an invitation. Some kind of message may come in from somebody that you really need to look strongly at. It doesn't mean it's a lover or anything like that. It's a message from someone's heart, absolutely, but it could be about anything or it could be just about life in general. I feel like there's some kind of message coming in that you really need to pay attention to in 2025. Keep your ears open, keep your mind open, and look at that. What is our advice for overall? 2 of Pentacles. So I'll use that here. 2 of Pentacles in your life overall, the overall reading. Keep that balance. Stay balanced in all of the things that you do. Don't overlook something. Make sure that you are giving all your life and areas a fair shake. And then advice for career, work, home, money. Tell me, what is our advice? 2 of Swords. I feel like this is, just don't stay hung up on anything for too long because then you will get tired, right? So if there's a decision that needs to be made, don't stay there too long. That's what will lead to an overwhelming 9 of Wands instead of a 9 of Wands you can get past. So if there's a decision to be made, try to do that in a timely manner. I don't want to say quickly either because that's not necessarily true. It's just don't stay like that. You will get tired. So know that if there's any decisions to be made, that you should make them. And then advice for love for 2025 for Pisces. I got a mess of cards up here. Five of Swords. Okay. What I feel like this is know this is as advice, know when to walk away from a fight and know when to fight. So it's asking you to be very careful about whether you walk away or stay to fight. I'm not saying that either one is the right thing to do. It's to understand whether you should or shouldn't. Because everyone's going to be a little different and we all think differently. So for some of you, yeah, it might be willing to really fight for a situation, but for some of you, it may not be. Coming back to that kind of Two of Swords, this may be what it's about, but to recognize that it could be about how should you fight for it or not. And the Five of Swords can be about walking away from a situation just as much as it can be about fighting unfairly. And I would say also for some of you, look for that. Is someone not being fair here? Is someone being sneaky, not fighting fairly? Like they're using things against you, or, so be really wary of that, or cognizant of that. Be aware of someone maybe not being fair. So in love, so this would be just concerning the love area. Just watch for that. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen. It just means look for that. And also, what energy are you willing to give up to fight back? And that's an important piece, because you may be willing to give something up. You may not be. Everybody's different. So really look at that energy as well. So there you have it. Please let me know what you think of this. I kind of like it. It's quick. It's not really, but this may be good for monthly readings too. Let me know what you all think. Take care and have a beautiful day.